one. That is going to be the ball game. Gate City, after South stormed out to a quick lead, Gate City controlled pretty much 2.5 quarters. South came back, made it pretty interesting, but the Lady Devils will come out of the first round with the win, 52-48. We'll take a break, come back. We'll have stats and highlights. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
A proud supporter of local athletics, the law office of Jesse Walker McMurray is a local firm dedicated to serving the people of Southwest Virginia and specializing in real estate, wills, trust, and estate planning. Contact Jesse McMurray at 276-690-0773. That's 276-690-0773. They are located in downtown Gate City across from the courthouse at 191 West Jackson Street, Suite 301.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Colonial Funeral Home has a reputation for providing the highest quality of funeral services in our region with the personal attention and professionalism to help your family through the most difficult of times. The professional staff at Colonial Funeral Home is committed to providing dignified, respectful, and compassionate assistance for every family with a focus on traditional service offerings, including traditional funerals, military services, grief support, and much, much more. You can also reach them anytime, day or night, at 276-386-6151. Again, that's 276-386-6151. Colonial Funeral Home is located in Weber City, Virginia. Choosing to work with local businesses is the easiest way to support and strengthen your community. Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents have been committed to providing personalized service to their local communities for almost 70 years. With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, Farm Bureau Insurance is always your hometown option for auto, home, and business coverage. Contact your local agents here in Scott County, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, David Weddick, and Amanda Horton at 276-386-7411 or go online to vafb.com. Coverage provided by Farm Bureau Insurance and their affiliates. The Big Blue Boosters are a group of dedicated individuals with the help of school administrators whose mission is to enrich the Gate City athletic community by providing financial support for athletic programs by funding areas of need that are not covered by the school. In addition to financial support, the Big Blue Boosters recognizes participation in high school programs benefits everyone and promotes opportunities to build and strengthen relationships among all those involved, including the student body, coaches, teaching staff, parents, and the community. They strive to support athletic and academic excellence, create a winning school spirit, promote team unity, and maintain the history and tradition of the excellence for all student athletes at Gate City High School. Please support them and follow them on Facebook and Twitter.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we are back here again from Viking Hall on the campus of Tennessee High School as Gate City has moved on to the second round of the Ladies Arby's Holiday Hoops Tournament for Doc. Again, the big win, 52-48. Chris, again, it was a tale of the end of the start of the game. You know, of course, South had that big lead. They opened up. They were shooting everything lights out. Gate City's defensive pressure really led to a great second and third quarters, but then they started easing back into it.
Well, just to sit and watch it, you would think Gate City dominated the game. I'm not quite sure what happened there at the end. You know, it's kind of like the Daniel Boone game with the Gate City boys. Boone pretty much dominated, and then the next thing you know, in the fourth quarter, Gate City's got the lead.
So, again, they were able to hit a few threes and get to, of course, they got to the foul line, but Gate City, I'd rather win than not. So, again, 52-48 over another Tennessee team does nothing but help the Lady Devils as they get ready for the district. So
plus they beat Sullivan South.
And they beat Sullivan South. It's a good day in the Carr household, as looks like we're hoping the boys will be able to do the same tomorrow night. So anyway, over the Science Hill. Yeah, but anyway. So Chris,
no. I refuse.
Take us through the stats.
Okay, I've got Kaylee Dunn with 3 points, Kendall Quillen with 3, Lexi Irvin with 6, Sam Jarrell with 2, Braylon Steele with 6, Sarah Thompson with 21, Macy Mullins with 9, and Riley Housewright with 2. On the defensive side, Kaylee Dunn had 5 rebounds by my count. Kendall Quillen had 3 with a steal. Lexi Irvin had 4 rebounds. Sam Jarrell had a steal. Braylon Steele had 3 rebounds and a steal. Sarah Thompson with 3 rebounds and 4 steals. Macy Mullins with 2 rebounds and 1 steal. Riley Housewright with a rebound and a steal. This I know it is the first one I can remember that every player that played in the game for Gate City had points and defensive stats.
So is that going to be your law office of Jesse Walker McNamara stat of the night?
I believe so. At first, I was going to make the stat of the night the fact that every girl that played scored, but then I got to looking at the defense, and Sam Jarrell had a steal there at the end that put her in the defensive side, which gave everybody that played contributed offense and defense. So this most definitely could be called a total team win.
A team win. Again, that will go down as the stat of the night. Brought to you by the law office of Jesse Walker McNamara. Again, want to say thank you to them for all that they do, for all your legal needs, especially when it comes to real estate investments and trust. Make sure that you talk to the folks at the law office of Jesse Walker McNamara. So as we talk about the play of the night by Colonial Funeral Home.
I've got to go there. Sarah's going to die because I know she's embarrassed. Her little trick shot there at the end of the first quarter.
That's
the play of the night.
No, it was 4 seconds left from half court. She heaved it and, of course, hit nothing but the backboard. But everybody stopped.
I think everybody thought the buzzer was going off when she shot. She just kind of ran up and got her own rebound.
Got her own rebound, laid it in as the buzzer went off. So that will go down as the Colonial Funeral Home play of the night. Again, our play of the night sponsor, Colonial Funeral Home, been serving families for over several decades here. And, of course, they're located in Weber City, Virginia. Thank them for all that they do. And, again, if your needs, when it comes to pre-needs or questions, just simple questions, give them a call. Again, Colonial Funeral Home. So, Chris, we talk about each night. Sometimes it's not always the scoreboard, but what's your thoughts, again, about the Delegate Terry Kilgore Player of the Game Award? I mean,
I'm tempted to throw out Kaylee Dunn's name just on the defensive effort she had. She was all over the place. She led the team in rebounds. I had her with 5. She scored. She had the 5 rebounds. She was all over the place on defense. On the floor a couple times. She was wide open.
Yeah, I thought between her and, of course, Thompson's 21. I mean, it was undeniable. Anytime they needed a basket, and she was solid.
Well, you're the boss. You choose.
Well, so for the second time this season, we will have the Delegate Terry Kilgore Player.
You're such a politician.
I am. Well, I mean, and of course, the award is named for who? A politician from Southwest Virginia. The Delegate Terry Kilgore Player of the Game. Again, he's been serving Southwest Virginia for over 2 decades in the legislature up in Richmond. Again, he'll be going back again as he won unopposed back in November. So,
well, you know, Joe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the second time this season a freshman has taken that honor, and Tuesday night it was a sophomore.
Could be every night, because really that trio is, the program's in good hands. Of course we hate to lose, of course Hannah, and then of course Sam, and then Kendall, but we've got some young ladies that are stepping up. It's going to go right in. So anyway, so that is the Delegate Terry Kilgore Player of the Game. The players of the game will be Miss Kaylee Dunn and Sarah Thompson. So Gate City will improve. They improved to 3-2 overall, 1-0 in conference play. Again, as we briefly mentioned, the preseason picks came out just a couple of days ago. Union and Abington received even first place votes. Wise Central was right behind them. Ridgeview came in, then Gate City, and was followed by John Battle and Lehigh. John Battle almost beat Wise Central the other night. It was John Battle had the lead into the late fourth quarter, and then the Lady Warriors came out and they won. I think they ended up winning by 6. I think it was 48-42. But
so Wise Central is definitely beatable this year, though.
Definitely beatable, and again, but I think that just proves a point for the Lady Devils. If they bring that defensive intensity and hit a few of those shots, of course, as we've mentioned before, the last 8 years, the Mountain 7 district has had a team or teams in the VHSL Final Four. That's just 8 consecutive years. So usually if you're the winner or the runner-up, you've got a great shot to move on. And, that was a big, shot over the bow, as they say, to the rest of the district when they beat Union the other night and beat them handedly. I believe the score, if memory serves me right, which I can't remember.
73-50. Nope, wrong one.
That's the boys.
Oh, that was a good game too, though. That's the one I caught the end of. I came out of the concert.
If that would have been
59-37, I was close.
So 22 people. But if they scored 70, so we would probably still be there because of that. But anyway, so that is where we're at. But. Chris, I don't see any of our players.
Well, I was going to try to go down and grab one, and they just kind of disappeared because as soon as our game ended, immediately the other teams are on the court. It looks like Virginia High wasted no time getting out there. Riverdale still waiting to make their appearance, but Virginia High looks anxious to play.
Yep. Riverdale and Virginia High. Again, Gate City will take on the winner of this ball game coming up here. Again, that ball game will be slated for a 7 o'clock tip-off tomorrow.
Or Sam Gerald's told them what our interviews are like, and they all just immediately ran off the court.
They went out the back door, so they could be hiding. We don't know. That's unconfirmed. But we'll take another quick break, come back. Again, quick-moving game. Again, it's only 5:30, so we might be able to get to Applebee's while they've still got the 2-for-1 onion rings and tater tot special. So anyway, we'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, Go Big Blue! Colonial Funeral Home has a reputation for providing the highest quality of funeral services in our region with the personal attention and professionalism to help your family through the most difficult of times. The professional staff at Colonial Funeral Home is committed to providing dignified, respectful, and compassionate assistance for every family with a focus on traditional service offerings, including traditional funerals, military services, grief support, and much, much more. You can also reach them anytime, day or night, at 276-386-6151. Again, that's 276-386-6151. Colonial Funeral Home is located in Weber City, Virginia.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so we're back here live from Viking Hall on the campus of Tennessee High School as Gate City has taken out Sullivan South 52-48 to begin the Ladies Arby's Holiday Hoops Tournament for Doc. Again, Gate City assured of playing at least 3 games here. They will take on the winner of the next ball game coming up, which is Virginia High and Riverdale. As we've got one of our players
Joe,
of the
apparently
game.
The freshmen haven't found out about us yet because I convinced Kaylee Dunn to come on over. She's working her way up here now.
So ahead of time, we apologize to her and her family for anything. So
there's no easy way up here, Kaylee. You got to kind of climb over the rail,
or you could
do like Joe and knock your chair off the backside.
So just talk loud into that. So we've got one of our Delegate Terry Kilgore Player of the Game Award recipients. 3 points, 5 big rebounds. She was all over the place. She's Miss Kaylee Dunn. How are you tonight?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Talk to us about this big win. You all